Okay, getting ready to go to the mayor's report now. I'm trying to follow up on a lot of things we've had over the last 2 or 3 meetings. I try not to put it back on the agenda because some of the things is in working, and I just try to let you know where we're at. Maybe the next meeting there'll be some of these things come up. I think the foremost thing tonight was we've got a new police officer, a full-time police officer hired. We've got a new vehicle that was delivered this week, so that makes us 3 cruisers and an expedition plus a used cruiser. So we've got Mike right now. Mike Nichols is our new police officer. He's in the old cruiser, the wore out one, until we get the other one strapped and the paperwork done on it. But it's sitting up Matthews. It's brand new. It's 2011.
Are you going to put Mike in that new cruiser?
Mike will be in one of the cruisers. The expedition will be parked because it gets 10 miles a gallon. But Matthew Watson's the police chief will decide on who's riding the block. But we haven't discussed that. But I have to.
So we've got 3 cruisers, and 2 of those are new? 2 of those are new, the cruisers?
Well, they're not brand new. They've got miles on them. The one we got now is
3 cruisers. We've got an expedition
and one old cruiser. Yeah.
Most of them got less than 30,000 on all 3 of them, I think. So they're basically about the same, all of them, except maybe the years on them. And once we get that, we'll probably take the old cruiser and do something with it. I don't know, put it up for a bid or trade it in or something. Maybe get. Was thinking about. And that's just down the road. If we want to free up one of our officers, get a safety officer, get some kind of small car, just for the safety officer drivers today to do their rounds and do all that stuff, and not take one of the cruisers. So we'll try that. Next thing was the Christmas parade. Went real well all the Christmas. We got $4,000 in donations. We bought 550 toys Santa give out. He come in on his Harley Davidson or riding in, and everybody helped over. A lot of people that put in a lot of effort. A lot of people made a lot of donations. We appreciate that. No city money was used for any of that. The toys was bought here in the city from the dollar store. We didn't go out. The only thing we did have to buy was the bicycles from Walmart because nobody here sold bicycles. So everything else, and we had to get a few little things outside, but everything else we tried to buy here in town. And I think everybody enjoyed it. It was a big crowd, and everything went really well. Next on was the road department. Huh? Oh. Road department report. We got salt. We've already got it up ready when we need it. We got some dense space and gravel. We're going to go around and do around mailboxes. And anybody's got anything needed, just tell anybody if you got anything wrong with the street or a road or anything, just call City Hall, give it to Sandy. Sandy writes it down and gives it to Bubby or Donnie and me, and we go out and look at it, and within a day or 2.
Speaking of, right out here on Route 40, Jesse King's been hounding me every day. The State Department come and put gravels in, but they put them in across the road, not on his side of the road, and he wants to know why.
The state did?
I told him he lives in these trailers just past the old block building the Dauphin County Heating and Cooling was in. Those trailers on the right on along the Wet Conleys. Across from Went. On this side of the road. Got a big water hole there, but they put gravels on the other side of the road, filled in some holes. Don't know if it's a state issue, city issue. You want to take
we didn't put no gravel over, so it's been
no, it was a state put them out there, but well, just, is it a state issue? Is it a city issue? Can you check into that?
Yeah, we check into it.
I told him I'd bring it up tonight.
Yep. All he has to do, anybody out there, just call Sandy. You don't have to, and we take care of it. No problem. Okay. We'll go up and look at it.
All right, Jesse.
All right. Yeah, take care of that. Our project from now on, the rest of the winter, is we're going to try to clean all the brush around the Dixie Bridge and the other bridges and do some up on the parkway some places. This week we kind of set some rules down for the road workers. No city trucks for private use. They're logging in their mileage every week. We kind of had that down, and I wasn't really enforcing it, but now I'm going to have to really enforce it. If you see a vehicle, they can't use the city vehicles on their own time, after hours, anything like that. They can't ride anybody other than city employees in the vehicles. And they've been notified that it's in writing, and that's grounds for termination.
Who all Pete have we got one employees drive the city vehicles home overnight?
Lonnie drives the city vehicle home, Donnie drives the city vehicle home, and Duty drives the city vehicle home. Bubby's vehicle is his own private vehicle. With Bubby's truck, it's his own vehicle, he drives it all week. We fill his tank up with gas once a week on Monday. And that's it. He uses his own private vehicle.
That just Lonnie, Donnie, and
Duty.
driving
driving vehicle,
city vehicle.
city vehicle.
See him out past 4 o'clock.
Duty, Lonnie comes out early, he comes out like sometimes at 5 or 4 in the morning, but he's, they're giving their work schedules to me, so I know exactly when they're out, so.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I just-
but
I
that's
don't think we'll have a
And
problem.
Duty comes out different hours too, to do the park on the weekend sometimes and stuff. He's got a couple of odd hours to try to keep the park cleaned up and stuff. But if you do that, just call City Hall if you see something going on and we'll check it out. The leash law, I've got an ordinance here that I run off the computer and I'm gonna start letting Jeff look at that this coming week, give him something to do. It's a pretty lengthy ordinance and I was gonna let him kind of look over it and see how he felt about it, and then before maybe the next meeting, I'll let y'all send a copy to you, y'all can look over it, and if you want any revisions or anything like that, or
Which
things you
Jeff are
think.
you referring to?
Our attorney, Jeff Love. Well, I'm
Well,
gonna
me
give you a
and you-
copy too, Jeff.
Me and you get to look at it after he
I
looks
thought
at
maybe you wanted to put me on.
And Jeff Bate, I've got 3 Jeffs, that's right,
it. We
okay.
get to look at it after Jeff looks at it.
From December 15th, people have 90 days to come in with this floodplain map and look and see if they've got a problem with if they're in the floodplain or not, and make a complaint, I don't know what it is, a complaint or something. But they have to do that to the city, and then the city has to draft an appeal or something to the
Corps of Engineers.
Corps of Engineers, and I'm gonna let Jeff look
90
at
days
that.
from the 15th.
90 days, it'll be in the paper, they got to advertise in the paper.
What would you know to complain about? What does the highlight mean? I mean, does it?
This ain't, the floodplain maps are in my office,
Well,
I
I
need to come
seen
and look at them, them's the ones that come in up here. This is just,
Okay.
But that's something that needs to be done, and after 90 days, if there's none, it's done, it's a done deal.
Right.
The 90 day is the deadline. Street signs will be ordered now and should have them up after the first of the year. I've checked on the stop signs like everybody talked about, the 2 on Dixie there, and we're gonna work on that to try to get something worked on that. We've got some issues, some water lines, gas
Street
lines.
signs are ordered.
They are not ordered. We got the price today.
Street signs will be ordered.
We tried to get we got the fiberglass or the plastic ones, not the aluminum ones, because everybody's stealing them.
Because they're metal.
Yeah.
Street signs will be ordered and put up first of the year.
I said they'll be ordered and put up after the first year. I can't say by the first of the year.
I said after the first.
You said by the first
I said after.
year.
I come across that table.
Next year.
Start now, Santa.
Next year.
Yeah, Sam.
Getting the Christmas spirit.
Whoa,
Ethics Committee's been meeting. They've got another draft on some stuff. They'll be getting that to you. I don't know if Sue is going, did she bring that and give it to the pamphlets today? No. No, we'll be getting that to you. Some stuff that y'all can look over for the next meeting. And I think what we're going to do that, let them compile a lot of stuff, and then we're going to have a work session to go in and kind of just have a work session and put it in the personnel policy. If y'all want to change anything or suggestions, and meet with them, because they're working hard on it, going through a lot of things. It's going to take a lot of work on that, and then let Jeff look at it to make sure everything's included part of it and all that. But other than that, do you have any questions for anything about that?
Yeah, how about, are we giving any tickets out? People still parking up in front of IGA? What's happening?
I've not seen the park ticket.
Pardon?
They're in my desk, in my office.
Andy come in, I told him to start on Monday, this past Monday. He told him where the tickets were, but to go ahead and start warning people, just pulling up, telling them, no parking right now, not just trying to be.
It's not been painted or marked.
I know that, not up there at the far line, everything else we've had
Like
stuff,
I said,
except that on
something
Church
marked.
Street.
We'll be nice until Christmas. First of the year, we'll start hitting.
There we go. I've told
They
Eddie.
knew it was coming.
We've been warning them, we've been telling them we're gonna start ticketing them. I've told Andy to warn them at first until we start, and then when they start doing the tickets, the real tickets, which he's got them, he's gonna start putting the warning ones on. And then after that, they get the ticket, and it's a fine, there's no, you can't get out of it. Sorry, folks.
What about the speed out here in the street?
The speeding is, I think they've slowed down a little bit because of just the presence. We got an officer in town most of the day now patrolling up and down. We're not radaring yet, but we will be radaring, okay? I'll identify that. We will be giving warnings on the radaring at first. We will, I'd say that, and then people keep on speeding because they think we're going to warn them. But if they're in excess of speed, they will be ticketed. First one, they'll be warned, especially people from Salyersville. If you're out of Salyersville, you might not get one. I don't know if that's legal.